Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you for coming to Keep It Film with me once again. And thank you for checking out the interview series, talking about it with Marcel Gamble. Hey, we really appreciate the love. We appreciate the likes, the comments, the shares, and just letting your family and friends know that they can come keep it film with me as well. It's helping the channel a lot. We are growing every day. When this channel grows, I grow. So that is very much so appreciated. Today, we have a very special guest. This guy right here was the star of the latest film, Leo. Okay, I don't know if you checked the film out already, but if you haven't, go ahead and check the trailer out. I'll leave the link below. Um, this is like, I gotta say, by far one of the hottest projects I've ever been a part of. Okay, I was the writer and one of the producers on the project, and this fella right here was one of the producers as well, but he was also the main star of the film. Okay, today we have Charles. We brought him on the show today just to talk about his experience and being a part of the film Leo and his acting career. So without further ado, we have Charles. What's up?
So what's up, everybody? What's up, world? Appreciate the opportunity, Marcel. Again, this is Charles. A lot of people might know me as Scooter. It's a nickname that stuck with me. So you might hear that interchangeably between different social media platforms or people that you talk to. So just want to let people know that too.
Okay. So Charles, people have seen your face in the film Leo. We've done a couple showings, some premieres. It's also been in a few festivals as well. How does that feel? How does that feel to sit back and watch people watch you act and I guess share your craft on the big screen? How does that feel?
It's humbling to say the least. But it's exciting too. You as an actor and actress, you are your worst critic. So you always are thinking about things that you might have did that you could have did better, and certain parts of the movie you look in and it's like, and but you're just so appreciative of everybody, just the engagement, how they're reacting to certain things on the screen, and so it's just an amazing experience, and I'm just ecstatic and very blessed to have the opportunity, and it's been a ride.
Okay. Now, what would you say was your best part of being a part of the project, and what was the worst part of being a part of the project?
The best part is the behind the scenes, the getting ready, going over the lines real quick, um, connecting with other actors and actresses behind the scenes before that actual scene is going to be goes. It's like all of those jitters, all the emotions and everything. You just have to cease it, and it's in character, and it's go time. Uh, the least favorite thing, I don't know. This experience, I just like everything about it. I would just say the least favorite thing is just when all parties not agreeing about something. So just making sure that everybody get together and everybody voicing their concerns. Because I just don't like when everybody not on the same page. But
Hmm.
so that's always a tough thing to get everything all up on the table, iron it out, so everybody can get on one accord.
Okay, definitely, man. Now, you not only were an actor in this project, you were also a producer. How was that experience for you?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, actually, it kind of gave me a little bit more to say. Like, I think this is another side of things that I also want to be a part of. You see a lot of famous artists, musically or just within the acting side of things, that they'll take different parts of their career to the producer side, to directing. So I think it was a good intro, and then you also get to speak with all of these different people and be in the same room and to have conversations around the same parts of what the movie is trying to do. But each one of these people have their specific part or skill set that they bring to making this a final production.
Definitely.
So, yeah, so I think I like it, and I think it's definitely something that I want to be a part of more, and telling other stories, putting the right people in place so that you can actually get the story out there, and that it not only makes sense, but the actors and actresses really bring out the emotional tone that you really want to set in the film. I
Okay.
realized how important that is. You know, people will have skills, right? But a lot of it is nonverbal. You know,
Yeah.
it's really big. So I really enjoy seeing that aspect of it, and it definitely gave me a newfound energy to maybe want to be involved more in that role too.
Okay. Now, do you feel like you were prepared for this role, or do you feel like there was a lot of learning as you went along?
You know, I was prepared, but then I would also say it was some learning that I experienced while on set. You know, because everything is in the moment, and you know, certain things might have to be adjusted, lighting.
Mm,
Um, a cloud might have came over, and now it's okay. We gotta wait for these clouds to pass. You know, it's like, oh, really? It's like that? Okay. Um, and also I want to shout out to Tia. She was my acting coach. You know, she helped me understand how to read scripts. So she was basically just telling me, don't try to just memorize everything right away. You know,
mm-hmm.
read through the actual script, everybody's lines, just so that you can kind of understand how it's flowing, where you come in at, maybe some other emotional tones throughout the film, and then to see how you're going to interject that. Are you going to shift the energy? Is that who your character is? You know, so it was just some things that she gave me critically to think about that I really felt helped me put these different attributes and emotions on screen.
Yeah, that's some really good advice. To not only focus on your lines, but focus on the other characters that will be on screen with you, just so you can familiarize yourself with those characters as well to pull out those emotions. I really like that advice. That's really tough advice. So shout out to her, Atia, right? Shout
Yeah,
out to her
Tia.
for being a
Yeah,
part of the
that's
project
Tia.
and helping you with that. Now,
Mm-hmm.
what is, I guess, what are some pieces of advice you would give to upcoming actors that really want to get into this industry, that maybe want to land a bigger role like you did your first time out? Like, what is some advice that you would give to them?
Yeah, you know, that's a great question, Marcel, man. And what I would say is at the end of the day, it's like anything. You really gotta want it. You know, it's a lot of
Mm,
things that might come up that okay, this a meeting was scheduled, and it's like I got this other thing that came up at the last minute. Oh, it's a dilemma. Am I gonna make this because this is my opportunity, or do I go with this other thing? You know, um, utilizing relationships and networks that you already have. You know,
okay.
it's just like a job interview, right? It's like if you see this open position, you're going to find out, okay, who's the hiring manager. You're going to try to see if you can find an email somewhere. You're going to try to see if you can find their phone number. So not only are you sending the application through whatever the application process is, right? You're going to also find that hiring person or someone in human resources where you can send them that resume directly, where you can also put a cover letter, a personal tone message, and then also maybe give them an opportunity to kind of understand who you are before they can actually look at you on paper. Search yourself in things before people even allow you to be involved. You have to tell them, hey, I'm down. You know, let me know. I'm
Right,
I'm
right.
I'm in town if you want me to be there. And you know, and once I think people see your openness to be willing to help or to be a part of something, that's when you find out what roles are available. You know,
Right.
what you can be a part of. So I just kind of utilized that and talking and asking those additional questions. In this particular project, Leo, I had the opportunity to be a part of the producer team first.
Yep.
And so that was great, you know, to be a part of that. And that actually gave me more knowledge about timelines, the casting call process, what was going to be needed or asked or necessary of particular aspiring talent to be a part of it. And and you know, this isn't a secret. You know, other interviews that I've been a part of, I've told them that, hey, in those meetings, I actually came to all of us involved and said, hey, you know, I'm an actor, an aspiring actor,
Right.
and I would really like to try to see if I can put my hat, you know, my name in the hat here to see if I can get a role, you know, and I didn't want to do it any other way. I wanted to go the same route that any other actor or actress would do. I didn't want to feel like or make it seem like I was getting special treatment, you know. So I was there reading the lines with everybody.
Right.
Took the headshots with everybody, and you know I was really surprised by how well received my audition was,
And
and
think
I hope
about
that maybe, what was
th-
that?
think about what would have happened if you never would have spoke up and said anything.
You know,
You know what I
right?
mean?
And that's what I want to say to other actors and actresses. You know, you might be at these other tables first
Hmm.
before you even know about these opportunities, and so you just have to really make sure you speak up, let people know what it is you're skilled at or what it is that you want to give, because they may not know that either. And if you don't, sometimes you will restrict your opportunity too. They might only just keep you in one area
Right,
instead of saying, "Hey, you know, I didn't know you had an aspiration or skill sets in this. You know what? Let's see what you can bring."
right, right. And that's good advice. That's real good advice, especially for somebody who's upcoming and really don't know where to start. I get tons of people that inbox me, "Hey, I want to get into acting. Throw me in your next film," and I'm just like, it doesn't quite work like that. There's thousands of other actors that really want that spot too. You need your headshots. You need to come audition.
I'm
You
gonna say
need
that.
to build your resume. Like you need to establish who you are as an actor pretty much before you even get your first acting gig. And a lot of
Right.
people don't understand that. And I always tell actors, go out and get your feet wet. Go out and get involved in some of the other projects. Camera crew moves, how the DP moves, how the other actors move. It's all a learning experience, and that's just what I like to tell everybody. So that's real solid advice that you just gave there. I appreciate that, and I'm sure other people viewing would appreciate it too.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, thank you, man. Um, I guess if there were words of encouragement that you can leave this interview with, what would those words be to encourage other people that are looking to get into this industry?
Hmm. I would say again, you know, utilize every network contact person that you have. Um, I did have an acting resume beforehand that
Hmm.
was required, you know, as part of this casting call. I did have some headshots. They were a little dated. So I think one of the things we as a producer team recognized that that could be a barrier too, you know, with
Hmm.
us looking for as much talent as we can have for this role to be able to give uh, their audition to see if this was a shot that they would have. So I know what we did was we also had the opportunity for people to get headshots there, you know, live headshots. And I believe that's also a part of pretty much every casting call that you might have. So you will have your own set, and then they'll probably take some there just to see. Um, I would say that, just to kind of get into that, you know, the where you talked about the sets. So a lot of people may not realize that I was a part of other movies too, but I was an extra.
Hmm.
So I didn't even have speaking roles. So on those sets, you don't wanna. What I realized too as an extra, you can't just sit around. People think they've done it just because they got called and they're
Right.
there.
Right.
But the people that's there, they might find other people that they befriended. So now they talking, they laughing, they joking, and one of the casting members might say, "Okay, I need such and such. I need these people coming up." If you over there talking,
You're gonna
you
miss your
just missed
opportunity.
the call to go over there. Your opportunity to be in this scene. Who are you connecting with after these opportunities? You don't want to just be a one-hit wonder,
Mm-hmm.
but you want to try to see how are you going to be able to get involved in other future opportunities. So that's one of the things that has been a challenge for me. I do not have any representation right now. So my only really way that I've been navigating is through the film festival, connecting with contacts there. Um, and then, just talking to different people and being a part of those projects as much as I can too. So I would just say to not give up. There's going to always be challenges and tough things that you have to navigate through in life. And I'm hoping that those are different examples to help people understand that you just got to push through it. You got to get up. You fall 7 times, you get up 8.
Definitely, man,
And
and that's real. Like one of the extras that we invited to be a part of Leo, I remember being on set, and she was just in the right place at the right time, right? And she only came to be an extra that was just gonna walk through a scene, and she ended up having her own scene with Omar Gooding, and that was just
right,
crazy for her. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
you have to be assertive, like you said, and you have to pay attention while you are on set and soak it all up. Now, one last question that I have for you: what is next for Charles Archie? Like, what is next for you? What are you planning on getting into? You know, you have some followers now, and they are looking forward to seeing you in some more projects. Like, what do you have lined up? Do you have anything lined up yet?
Well, first and foremost, that's one of the first and foremost things I want to do. You know, the fans, even though I'm just starting out, but I'm just talking about the fans of the movie. You know, fans of people who really appreciated the project that we put out there. Thank you all. You know, we can't do it without you all. So thank you for coming to the premieres. Thank you for coming to additional showings. You know, please be our advocates when we do get it out on different media streaming options. You know, be with some of our supporters and continue to help us so that it can stride us into that next level. What I can say is next for me is I'm inspired to really do some writing,
Mm.
to be involved in possibly, um, I would say DP. I don't want to do a director right away, but maybe a DP. Um, Again, writing.
There you go.
People who are not familiar with Marvel, they have a lot of the Marvel cinematic universes, if you will, the
Mm-hmm.
multiverse. And ironically, the main universe where all of the main storylines stream from is called Earth 616.
Oh man,
And if people don't know that, it's our area code for Grand Rapids, Michigan, for
that's
our
a sign
phone
right
area
there,
code.
right?
Right, and so I'm just thinking, you know, how can I tell a story about this Miles Morales story that takes place in the present time? You know, with me having a similar look to the character, and you know, really helping to tell that story, and inspire other generations of what Spider-Man can do and how it can inspire other people. But that's what I'm most excited about. But then I'm most excited about just what the next opportunity is going to be. So I'm hungry. I'm steady out here looking, searching roles. I'm also again seeking representation. So
Mm-hmm.
if anybody's out here looking, you know, once you get an opportunity to see the film, you see the trailer, you see some of the different roles and projects that I've been a part of, reach out to me. I'm excited to work with you and to negotiate whatever that's going to look like.
All right, man. Well, hey, thank you for coming by to keep it filmed with me and to keep it filmed with all the rest of the viewers. I'm sure there's
Yep.
definitely going to be some upcoming actors that really appreciate this interview. You definitely dropped some gems during this interview, and I appreciate you coming by, and I'm sure they'll appreciate you too. So thanks for taking the time out today to come keep it filmed with me. Um, and don't forget to hit me with all your social media tags. I'll definitely put them in the release of this video. And let's keep working, man. I'm looking forward to working with you in the future. And keep going. Keep going. You definitely have a
Yes, sir.
talent. All right?
Yes, sir. I appreciate that, man, and I welcome it. So thank you for everything that you do in this show. I think it's helping a lot of people, and you know, you being a thought leader, we already see it in our city right now, where a lot of other production teams have been assembled
I see
after
that.
the things that we've done. So I can also say that you are a part of that too, brother. So keep it up, man, and we're gonna do whatever we can to get you where you need to be to help.
Definitely, man. I appreciate you. All right,
All
man. I'll
right.
talk to you in a minute.
All right.
Peace.